Was there any doubt early on for you two getting into the podcast world? Like, you wouldn't be successful? Would you be good at hosting? I've been around you a few times. You're witty as fuck, so no doubt that you'd be good. You're a fucking beast. But was there doubt early on that the boys might not be able to be great at this? I'm just curious.
Yeah. When we first started, like, it really was, Will was looking at it as a transition to have, like, to find that backup and find different avenues. And because I was where I was at signing my deal, I was like, yeah, this will just be fun to do. Like, hopefully it works out. If it doesn't, whatever. So we had completely different mindsets. But when it came time to, like, finally have the cameras turn on, finally have a microphone on, and you're like, all right, I have to now essentially entertain a non-existent audience, hoping to God somebody, like, tunes into this thing. Like, there was so much doubt. There was so much, like, can we get guests? How do we do it during the football season? Because for me, and I credit, this is a big credit to you, Max, like, having the ability to block out the noise and win, loss, good game, bad game, sit there in front of a camera and be like, all right, I'm going to do this episode and do that. That is like a bravery that I didn't have because I was so worried about, you give up a sack. And luckily 2018 when we played it didn't, but like you give up a sack or you have a bad game, like you're like, hey, now I have to go sit in this camera and be like, hey, welcome to Bussin with the boys. Let's talk about how you wipe your ass when you shit, like some dumb shit. And it's like, how is that going to be perceived? So there was a whole bunch of like doubt, insecurity, and all of it going into it.
It's going to sound like we're tooting our own horn when we say this, but at that point, like McAfee had his show, but he was done playing. Like JJ Redick kind of balanced playing basketball and had his podcast, but there wasn't really any podcasts that were like actively doing it. So there was like that nervousness of like, when you walk in the locker room or you walk in after a loss and you got a podcast like for the boys, like shit like that.
And like, the coach, like Vrabel would come in and put us up in the team meeting.
I love
like,
that.
Are we telling game plans over here, boys? Like, what are we putting it out there?
Was he actually pissed or was he just giving you guys a hard time?
It
in your
was
opinion?
Vrabes that you never know if he's pissed or not pissed. Right. But like
very first interview with Delaney though, we hit a national headline like player almost dies from an IV.
Yeah, and I came in the training room and the Titans were
said.
like, yo, what the fuck, dude? Are you seriously like throwing us under the bus like that? And I was like, dude, it's all good. He lived.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about?
It's a happy ending.
Yeah. And so like. There was that, and then obviously you go in the building and either like some guys you get along with better than others, and the dudes you don't get along with, are they like kind of hating on it? Like what's everybody kind of saying behind your back? Yeah. So there was always something.
What was that vibe like when you come into the team room where the boys loving the show, like inside the locker room where they're like, dude, we love the pod, we're tuning in, or was it silent?
So I wasn't on a team, I wasn't on the Titans. So that year was when I was with the Saints for a cup of coffee before I got injured. Injury settlement, was on the couch for a while, and then I went to Oakland. Yeah. But while I was recovering, like that was an unfortunate year for the pod to be started up because that was the PED year.
Yeah.
And then we were kicking in then.
If anything, you think back to it, it's actually a great time to start. Like what a headline.
Yeah. But
by the way, I failed the drug test. You should subscribe to the show.